So we talked about how to provide impulsion to your horse and how to balance that. And one thing that I want to communicate, that people come to me all the time and they say, well, I need a stronger bit for my horse. I can't control my horse, I need a stronger bit. No, you don't need a stronger bit. You need a softer horse. And a horse does not have a tough mouth, he's got a tough mind. But that horse is running through the bit because maybe and probably you're providing too much forward impulsion. So if I'm pushing forward too hard, he's doing just what I'm asking him to do. So putting a more rigid bit in his mouth is not going to create anything other than a potential catastrophe where you just got to get a stronger bit, and a stronger bit, and the next thing you know, you've got one made out of chainsaw chain or something, trying to control that poor horse. So what I'm going to ask you to do as a rider is to understand that it's not about the bit. It's about your hands, and it's about your ability to control your impulsion and control what you're doing, to where it's like if you got in your car and you revved that gas pedal clear to the floor and that engine revved up and you went across the parking lot 80 miles an hour and you came to me and said, I need better brakes for my car because it went too fast across the parking lot and I about wrecked. I'd look at you like you was an idiot. No, you don't need better brakes. You need to give less throttle, okay? And that's the only way I can put it to make sense for people. You don't need more brakes, you need less throttle, okay? So when you get up on that horse, don't run the accelerator all the way to the floor. Just very softly and kindly ask for a walk. Or better yet, get on your horse and ask for nothing and just stand there. And then walk off, and then trot, and then canter. But it kind of works in that order, where if you get in and get on a motorcycle and you just start doing wheelies around the parking lot and revving and spinning gravels and carrying on, well, it's not going to be long. You're going to be hurt and you're going to have a wreck and things are going to be a problem. But fortunately, that motorcycle doesn't have a conscience, it doesn't have a brain, and it, does exactly what you tell it. But a horse is a little different. Actually, that horse is thinking a little bit. So the first sign of improper contact impulsion balance, in my opinion, is when the horse gaps its mouth, okay? So Diana, walk around here in a small circle and let's see if we can get her to gap her mouth open. Like push too hard with your seat and get her to gap her mouth. Like push too hard, like do it really wrong if you can possibly do it. So, like when we first got this pony, it really gapped its mouth bad because the folks have been riding it around, kind of hot rodding it a little bit, and it would really gap its mouth. Well, we've worked real hard to solve that problem, and we can't hardly get her to do it now. But if she's going around and that horse's mouth is gapped, don't make the mistake of putting a noseband on the horse to keep it from gapping its mouth, because that didn't solve the problem. I just put a patch on it, okay? So don't put the noseband on. Don't put the tie down on the horse. Soften the horse and get the horse flexing. See how Diana's taking her horse around and how it bends its neck and flexes its jaw, and Diana's taking her legs and her hands and signaling that horse very evenly. So when we try to do it wrong, we can't even do it wrong. I'm trying to show you how to do it wrong and we can't, all right? But the reason we can is we spent a lot of time softening that horse. First time we ever got on it, she gapped her mouth open 4 inches and went right through the bit. Well, that's what she was used to. So when you see a horse gapping its mouth, In my opinion, it's an example or a reflection of improper impulsion, contact, balance. I say back up and get that worked out. If you try to canter that horse like that, high stakes gambling and you're probably going to lose.